मेरा नाम नाज़िमुद्दीन, पाकिस्तान टेलीविज़न का डॉक्यूमेंट्री प्रोड्यूसर। पिछले दिनों मुझे अपनी एक खोई हुई डॉक्यूमेंट्री मिली, तो मैंने सोचा कि अपने दोस्तों से भी इसे शेयर किया जाए। ये 20 साल पुरानी डॉक्यूमेंट्री है और सिंध के जोगियों से मुताल्लिक़ है, जिन्हें आप और हम सपेरे कहते हैं। इनका ज़रिया माश सांप है। इसकी क्वालिटी वो तो नहीं है जो आज आप देखते हैं, तो इसको बर्दाश्त करना पड़ेगा आपको, लेकिन मैं आपको यकीन दिलाता हूं कि इसका कंटेंट, इसकी रिसर्च और इसमें की गई मेरी मेहनत आपको अच्छी लगेगी। ज़ियाउर रहमान ज़िया साहब ने इसकी रिसर्च की थी और कुछ हमारे दोस्त आमिर अख्तर साहब ने भी इसमें अपनी काविश इसमें डाली है। आइए देखते हैं स्नेक एंड स्नेक चार्मर।
What you see is not an alien from outer space. He's neither an African witch doctor nor a magician. Dark orange turban and cloak, broken sandals, a basket tied in rags over his shoulders, with dangerous snakes coiled inside, and a queer-looking musical instrument are all parts of his ancient profession. A strange and mysterious character from South Asia, a jogi or hermit. This mysterious-looking entertainer wanders from village to village, gathering the crowds of children by playing his bean. The basket opens and the dancing cobra emerges, swinging left and right. It is rife with the people to pay for his show, and this is mainly how he earns his living. In the ancient civilizations, the fear of snakes has created a mysterious image, and this image has given birth to many supernatural tales and legends. Cities like Nagpur and Manipur have been named after snakes in South Asia. Seals discovered from Mohenjo-daro carry the image of snakes. It is believed that the people of this 5,000-year-old civilization were snake worshippers. As the legend goes, Lord Buddha was guarded by a serpent. There are several tribes in this region that are known with relation to various animals. Jat belongs to the camel, Dinhar to cow and the sheep, Mihar to buffaloes, Bakrar or Kapri to the goat, and Jogi belongs to snakes. Among these animals, only snake is a dangerous creature in relation to which a tribe known as Jogi came into being. The queer-looking musical instrument of the snake charmer, the bean, is also known as pungi or murli. It is very dear to him. Only the best players make the jogis. They never sell or part with it, as it's a bad omen. At some earlier times, as the belief goes, a caravan of yogis emerged in this part of the region from Rajasthan and settled at Aror near Sakha. It was from here that they crept into Sindh, Punjab and other areas of this region. According to one account, Alexander the Great was greeted at Aror by a famous bean player of his time. He played the Kalyan Raga for Alexander. Ancient man always lived in fear of snakes. When someone unexpectedly comes across a snake, he is shaken up. The primitive man thought of the snake as another calamity from the skies, like thunder, lightning, hurricanes and storms. Modern scientific investigation has lessened the mystery surrounding the snake, but it has not ended completely, especially when the black cobra opens its hood. Certain death appears to be very close. 2,400 species of snakes exist in the world. 50 land species are found in Pakistan. 14 species of sea snakes have also been found. In respect of its physical form and natural habits, the snake is a unique creature. Frail, timid and reclusive, this reptile sheds its dead outer skin periodically. Maybe for some such reason, the superstitious believe it embodies the evil spirit and can appear in any form at will. The snake is a hearty eater and captures its prey with the help of its teeth. During the summers, it hunts and eats a lot. In winters, it takes a long sleep, while the fat in its body serves as reserve food. In venomous snakes, the duct carrying the poison opens in the roots of the two frontal teeth in the upper jaws. The snake has a weak eyesight and no ears. This weakness is to a certain extent compensated by its highly sensitive skin, which can receive even the slightest vibration in the air and can ascertain the weight, volume and speed of various bodies. Because of weak eyesight, it gazes the moving objects, and the superstitious believe it has magnetism in its eyes. Towards the end of its age, a snake usually falls victim to its enemies because of its weakness. Rarely does a snake die its natural death. Yogis of the South Asia follow their Guru Goga Chauhan, who taught them to love and rear snakes and never to sell them. Whenever a snake charmer dies of a snake bite, it is believed that he has violated the Guru's command. From olden times, snake charmers lived in isolation. Their settlements are mostly situated in the deserted areas abounding in snakes. Umarkot in Sindh is the doorway to the desert of Thar. All the yogis living at this important center are Hindus. This is Umarkot's famous yogi Poto. Like other snake charmers, Poto goes to the desert along with a group to catch snakes. By the prints left by snakes, the yogis determine their presence, kind, age, size, number and sex. They say they can smell the snakes. They catch snakes more like the way a magnet pulls the iron filing. There, they see something in the bush. Now they will capture the snake by reciting their mantra. Today, Porto and his companions are in search of venomous snakes. The crate is the most dangerous snake. 8 milligrams of its poison is enough to make a human sleep forever. Naja Naja, or the Nag, is a unique species because of its hooded head. Out of the 10 species found all over the world, only 2 are seen in South Asia. It is the only type living in pairs. The Jogis have a belief that when the Nag gets 100 years old, it becomes a Padam Nag. If a Padam Nag lives another 100 years, it turns into a Sheesh Nag. Jogis say that if someone kills a Nag, his image is recorded in the eyes of the female, the Nagan, which takes revenge by killing her enemy. There's also another common belief about the Nag, that it guards the treasures buried under the earth. Modern science, however, considers these beliefs to be fictional. Pihar is a dangerous snake of the Thar Desert. According to the locals, it transfers its venom into a sleeping person's body through his breath and makes him die. To guard the Pihar, the desert people eat onions and garlic at night and also tie them to the bedposts before going to sleep. Pihar snake is repelled by the smell of onions and garlic. A highly poisonous snake called Lundi lies in foot tracks awaiting its victims and doesn't let them escape its deadly bite. Murshid of the Jogi Goga Chauhan also died of Lundi's bite. Thus, Lundi is the only type which snake charmers kill without any hesitation. These snake hunters themselves sometimes fall prey to snakes. Oh, what's happened to Porto? Looks like he has been bitten by a venomous snake. But these people also know how to draw out the snake's poison from the body. All the Jogis carry with them the poison extracting manka. They say it's prepared by treating the head of a Nag with poison and soil. According to Jogis, the test of a genuine manka is that it emits bubbles when put into water or milk. Snake bite is treated by other traditional methods as well. When a snake bites someone in the Thar Desert, the victim is brought to Bhopa, the witch doctor.
आगे समझायो है तुम ताजी जान में सजो दर्द निकली बिस्मिल्लाह रहमान रहीम धंधन को का गारोड़ी धंधन का न्या सुल्तान का न्या संती बहना टमरो ते छेना पारवे सिंगर कंडी पूजा तवार पे के चली वा छल रानी चल पे माई धिया तेरे कीते सावा नीला दांत बनाने तेंते तेरा बार उठाया अब दर्द है ताज बताए हाँ तो कौन है ना अब हाँ तो ठीक कहीं है ना
Buffalo's horn is also used for extracting snake poison. Poto and his companions are returning from snake hunt. They bring with them many snakes. Looks as if they have returned victorious from a war. Now it's time to celebrate. From desert, let's now move to the city. Amidst palatial buildings, this poverty-stricken man is Jogi Taju. He earns his living by his snake show. At the feet of high-rise buildings, these wretched tenements tell of the life of their inmates. This is where Jogi Taju lives. Today, they have a celebration. Taju's wife brings the child to the holy man. He mixes in water a special herb brought from the mountains. The treated water is then given to the child. According to the Jogi belief, this herb makes a man immune from snake's poison.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम तो दादर पीर का दगा दस्तगीर का दस रमजान का वक्त बीबी आमतन का हसन मीर हुसैन पढ़ो पान रसूल तला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह ज़ैर ला सूर ला या मुहम्मद रसूल अचेता पूर्ण करे सूर्य ता सूर न करे सूर्य ता सोज न करे कल सोला नबी करे टे सोटियासी नाग डंगणे असर न थी होगा पीले कलाम से
The child's hand is touched to sweet rice, which is then distributed among children for a benediction. Every Jogi keeps this herb with him with great care. The snake is extremely fond of its smell. In the desert, infancy is treated a lot more differently. This is Umarkot's another famous Jogi, Misri. When his son got 8, he fed him sheesh nag's meat mixed in water.
वाला अभी बन गया जोगी। अभी सूती बेटा पी ले।
On this occasion, a ring is put in the child's ear and a string of snake bones around his neck, all distinctive signs of a snake charmer. He has taken pledge from his son that he would always encounter the snakes. The son has given his word. Misri Jogi has especially made a smaller bean for his little son. Now he's teaching him how to play. The snake charmers make the bean themselves. For this purpose, they specially grow pumpkins. They let the pumpkin dry and then clean it from inside. A couple of reeds with holes in them are fitted at the bottom. The adornment of the bean is done by women, and their art seems to carry all the colors of the rainbow. The daughter of a snake charmer of Multan, Zarqa, is known as the Queen of Snakes. Snakes are her friends, and their bites do not affect her. Some jogis let a live snake enter their nose and come out of the mouth. During the show, they also make the snake dance. Sakkar is the largest city of the Sindh province in Pakistan. Aror near Sakkar is an important center of the jogis. In Aror, many jogis only pursue the art of music, having nothing to do with the snakes. Musical notes emanating from the murli of Dur Muhammad Jogi create an atmosphere of enchantment. Aror also has the shrine of a saint, Badal Shah Bukhari. It is said that he belonged to the era of Muhammad bin Qasim, the Muslim conqueror of Sindh. Every year, a festival is held here which is attended by people from distant places. Makli, one of the largest burial grounds in the world near Thatta, has a large settlement of jogis. All the snake charmers living here are Muslims. They say no mantra captures snakes. It is only the skill. Snakes are their source of livelihood. They sell snakes to the National Health Laboratories of Islamabad. They also sell the snake venom. At the laboratories, snake bite vaccine is prepared from snake's poison. They also sell snake skin. Expensive purses and belts are made from snake skin. These items are in great demand for export. The snake charmers live in a world of their own. They settle their disputes themselves and abhor outside interference. They have an effective system of community council. The head of the council decides cases with the help of his elderly companions, and these judgments are obeyed as law. Women help their men in rearing and caring of the snakes. They sew the rags for the snake charmers. Their dainty fingers adorn the rags with intricate embroidery. With the arrival of the rainy season, the community starts preparing for weddings. Snake charmers deem it a crime to marry outside the community. Boys and girls are betrothed since childhood. In the city, only those boys get married who are properly employed. Among snake charmers, the ability to catch more and more snakes helps qualify for marriage. Early marriage is a traditional practice. Whatever a girl may or may not get for her dowry, it is customary to gift her the manka, the gidar singi, and the snake's crown. According to their belief, these things protect the new couple from evils and charms. Taju's son has now grown up. Today, for the first time, he is accompanying his father to learn his trade. All the day's saving will go to this child, which in turn he will present to his maternal grandparents. The snake is not just an enemy of the man, but a friend as well. It helps keep the ecosystem balanced. It feeds on pests and insects that damage the crops. A snake usually does not initiate an attack. It attacks in self-defense. Most of the snake bite victims die of fear rather than the effect of poison. About 80% of such cases involve non-venomous snakes whose victims can recover without any treatment. In our country, the nag, the mice-eater snake, the dhaman snake, and the python molurus are legally protected as endangered species. Like all other major religions, Islam has also called for the protection of snakes. According to the traditions of the Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him, only dangerous snakes should be killed, and if a snake hides or goes away, it should be left alone. The snake charmers are gradually giving up their nomadic way of life. Instead of shanties and mud houses, now they raise concrete settlements. Some older jogis have become aware of the need of the time, and they have started sending their children to school. Now, even their girls go to school. Scientific knowledge is dispensing with the mystery surrounding the snake and the snake charmers. Science does not accept the snake charmers' beliefs, and they do not accept the scientific facts. Snakes and snake charmers are friends as well as enemies. Playing snakes and ladders at the board of life, they do not hesitate to strike each other. The day ends with the hope that the next morning will bring a new light. May the new day enlighten the lives of these yogis.